everyone, welcome to our What is Occupational Therapy session, where we will be teaching you guys on what is occupational therapy in regards to the George Washington University here at Washington, D.C. My name is Acacia Williams. I'm a first year doctoral candidate of the George Washington University Occupational Therapy program.
And my name is Ann Kushner. I'm also a first year student in the GW Occupational Therapy doctoral program. And we're so excited to be able to talk to you guys a little bit more about what is occupational therapy and specifically our program here at GW.
So on the agenda today, we have our introductions where you can meet occupational therapy students such as us. We will define occupation, occupational therapy, give you guys occupational therapist characteristics and the purpose and goals of occupational therapy. Then we will highlight the path of becoming an OT, education, and why choose GW. And at the end, we will have a upcoming informational session, so where you can find more information regarding this program. So hi, my name is Acacia. I am from a small town in New York. My alma mater was University of Florida. Currently, my favorite hobby is crocheting. And the way that I found OT was through a personal encounter with health disparities with my nephew who had autism. He was given a delay of services with OT, but once he was given the access to OT, it was very, very impactful in his life. And that basically inspired me to become an occupational therapist. And a fun fact about me is I can play 10 plus instruments. Now, if we go into the nitty gritty of who I am as a person, some of my roles are I'm a partner, I have familial roles as I am an aunt, a daughter, and a little sister. I am a pet mom, and I'm also a content creator. Some of the habits that I possess are more so independent and promote health. And the routines that I currently possess are based around my occupation of being a student, which is studying, self-care, and work.
So hi again, my name is Anne. I'm originally from Deerfield, Illinois, which is about 30 minutes north of Chicago. My alma mater is University of Michigan, where I got a degree in exercise science. My favorite hobby right now is cooking. And I found OT through a personal experience. I had some medical difficulties when I was young. I had a brain tumor and experienced a lot of PT and OT because of that. So that was my very first experience to the field. And a fun fact about me is that I lived in Italy for 6 months. So some of my roles are I'm a student, I'm a daughter and a sister and a partner as well. Some of my routines include studying, going to the gym, and cooking. And then my habits, similar to Acacia, excuse me, are just independent and promote my personal health.
So we will be doing a true or false based on your knowledge of occupational therapy. Be aware that you can pause the video and answer the questions or stay tuned until the end and see if you get everything right. So first, true or false, occupational therapists only work with the upper body. So this would be false. Occupational therapists work with all body systems and body functions regarding the human body. True or false? Occupational therapists only work with adults. This would also be false. Occupational therapists work with a wide range of people from newborns all the way up to older individuals.
So the next question is true or false? Occupational therapists help people get jobs. So this is false. This is a big misconception that people have when they just hear the word occupational therapy. But our main goal is to help individuals be able to participate in their meaningful and purposeful activities of daily living. And then our last true or false question is occupational therapy is less important than physical therapy. So this again is false. Physical therapy might be a little bit, people might have a better understanding of what PT does, but that does not take away the importance of occupational therapy. We work with people throughout their entire lives and have just as an importance as physical therapy does. And then our little bonus question is, what is occupational therapy? So occupational therapy does a lot, but our main goal is to assist individuals to be able to participate in their meaningful daily activities. And we do a lot surrounding that. Some definitions we have for you now. So occupations are valuable or meaningful activities that occupy someone's time and space. So some benefits of engaging in those occupations are it uplifts your mood and gives you a sense of happiness. It promotes personal feelings of productivity and gives you more of a sense of purpose. It provides meaningful life experiences for people and can increase societal and social participation and overall improves quality of life. And so occupational therapy empowers clients and individuals to engage in their preferred and required occupations. And we do this in multiple ways, such as analyzing how clients interact with their own personal environments. We provide individuals with tools to engage in their daily occupations. We collaborate and work with others to provide effective client-centered care. So we really focus on the individual patient. And we advocate on a micro, meso, and macro level to promote occupational justice. And OT is really for anyone that is looking to enhance their day-to-day by honing in on specific skills that can increase their ability to complete tasks and function within their environment. And your environment could be at home, at work, at school. It's a huge variety of what that could mean.
So the characteristics of OT require a fusion of creative interests, social interests, leadership interests, and scientific interests, as OT was built upon multidisciplinary disciplines. So we have the creative interests, which regard music, arts, and design, the social interests, which regard relationship building and empathy. We have leadership interests, which involve advocacy, research, management, and scientific interests, which involve human anatomy, biomechanics, health, and social and behavioral sciences. And altogether, we hope to have a fusion of innovative, client-centered, evidence-based, and teamwork care. And OTs accept people as they are, and we help build them up from ground up. And OTs are problem solvers, flexible, empathetic, compassionate, integral, and authentic. And a little quote from one of our clinical instructors, Erica Fuentes: "I love art and science, and OT was this amazing combination of both."
So the purpose and goals of OT, we kind of touched on this a little bit, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth now. So who OTs work with? We work across the lifespan. So from infants all the way through until older adults, we work with everybody. And what do we do as OTs? What types of conditions do we work with? Also, a wide variety of mental health conditions such as depression, anxiety, schizophrenia. We work with individuals with physical health conditions who might have diabetes, heart disease, fractures, burns, or cancer. And neurological conditions such as autism, sensory processing disorder, ADHD, and different neurocognitive disorders such as dementia. And where do we work? We work in a lot of different settings. So first of all, we'll work in hospitals. We do acute care, inpatient rehab. We work at outpatient rehab centers as well, independent living, different skilled nursing facilities. We do home health, early intervention and modifications to different homes or apartments. Community-based, we'll work in schools, mental and behavior health sciences centers, and emerging practices. So primary care, women's health, and environment and sustainability as well. And why do we do what we do? So we work to improve mental function. We work to improve physical and body functions and to improve social functions for all of our clients.
So some quick facts about OT. OT is a rather new and developing job field. The median pay is $96,000 per year. Job outlook is 11%, which is much faster than average. And there's 150,000 jobs in the market as of 2023. So the path to becoming an OT, you would have to get your bachelor's degree, and any relevant studies are found from this list, some of which could be anthropology, arts, business, education, engineering, exercise science, and more on. For this specific occupational therapy program, we are an entry-level doctorate degree. The field of study is occupational therapy, and you would have to complete prerequisites courses such as anatomy and physiology with a human anatomy with lab and physiology, psychology, and you would have to perform that sequence of abnormal psychology, introduction to psychology, and lifespan human development, sociology and cultural anthropology, and statistics. You would also have observation hours, which are completely optional. However, they do help you understand what the profession is and what it requires of you. And you would have to apply over the OTCAS, which is the graduation application service site for occupational therapy.
So some of the best practices for applying, so having some extracurriculars to gain individual leadership experiences. So that could be like student leadership positions, different volunteer hours, shadowing OTs, and research opportunities. And the best practices for applying is to be timely, be mindful of deadlines. There are a lot of other people that are applying too, so having your application sent in at the appropriate time is very important, and having letters of recommendation ready. Our program requires two letters of recommendation, I believe, so knowing who you're going to have write those for you. And then preparing your grad application, so becoming familiar with the OTCAS, which is the where you submit your application, and then doing some research for your interview questions. You'll have an interview with some of our professors, so just being prepared for that as well. So our occupational therapy program at GW is a hybrid program, and we focus on a new way of thinking, communicating, and providing care for all of our patients. Our curriculum here at GW ensures that all of our graduates will demonstrate efficacy in all of their clinical areas and are also skilled to become agents for social change on a community and a global scale. So we look at DC and greater than DC too. And scientific leaders are expected to emerge from this program with a desire for eliminating health disparities and injustices. And the prime location is in Washington, D.C. And our faculty is very highly experienced, and they aim to change the educational status quo and produce a collaborative student-teacher environment.
So, why GW? GW is one of the occupational therapy programs that incorporates diversity, equity, and inclusion and other clinical practices into our curriculum. Our four curricular topics are Spiral, Jedi, Clear, and Star. Spiral is situated in purposeful, integrative, and reflective analysis of learning. And this is basically what views, personal experiences, and backgrounds can be considered when we are dealing and working with clients. Another one is Jedi, human servicing, addressing justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. What can we do to improve society in a bigger, impactful meaning? Clear, clinical learning and listening for engaged and artful reasoning. What is the greater impact of our work? And STAR, systems thinking across realms. What are the effects of systems?
So why GW? So our program focuses a lot on culture and diversity. So one thing we focus a lot on is occupational justice, which is the belief that all people, regardless of what background they come from, deserve the opportunity to engage in their preferred and required occupations. We also focus on cultural humility, which is self-reflection. How might my personal upbringing and beliefs impact my future practice as an OT practitioner? And then our faculty, well-established occupational practitioners who come from very diverse backgrounds, who are eager and excited to share their knowledge and experiences with the next generation of occupational therapists.
So YGW based on location, we are in the heart of DC and this is the heart of change. We have unique opportunities to engage in Smithsonian events, volunteering at museums during accessibility hours. We have the White House Egg Roll, the Nationals game, and the Kennedy Center partnerships. And we have more community partnerships with L'Arche. Benefits are public transit, metro train, and the bus. We're in the DMV area, and we do have a U Pass where you pay a flat fee of $100 per semester to have unlimited trips throughout that semester. We have free resources such as web printers and library spaces available 24/7, as well as class materials.
So just to continue on a little bit of YGWs, so Acacia touched on this, but our location, we have an amazing location down in Foggy Bottom. We're in the Watergate building. We have a receptionist. Our facility is very secure, and there's free coffee and hot chocolate, which is always a perk. And there's food and parking just below our building, which is very convenient. And some benefits of our location as well. It's near the Foggy Bottom Metro stop, just about a 5 to 7 minute walk and very close to campus. And there are farmers markets and grocery stores all around. And we're right near Georgetown as well, which is really nice to go for breaks or after class. And then our facility resources, we have accessible bathrooms and seating areas. We have an ADL suite, activities of daily living, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. Every student will get their own locker with a lock that you can use throughout your entire time of being a student here at GW. And then we have TVs, whiteboards, and microphones in all of our classrooms.
So here we will be talking about the Student Occupational Therapy Association, formerly known as SOTA. SOTA provides opportunities for professional development, community service, and socializing alongside your other peers in higher cohorts in the occupational therapy program. And it's a great way to get involved with the community, grow as a leader, build connections, and make friends.
So we do have a few upcoming information sessions that you can also find if you head over to our website. And I highly recommend everybody checking these out, as well as reaching out to Kiara, our admissions officer, or either Acacia and I with any further questions or concerns you might have. And also connect with us on social media. We have our GW Occupational Therapy Instagram on the left over here. And then on the right is our GW SOTA Instagram for our Occupational Therapy Club. And we would, of course, appreciate any social media support. You can learn more about us on there, and definitely schedule a facility tour with us. We would be happy to walk you around our facility, answer any questions you might have, and talk to you in person a little bit. And that is all we have today. So thank you guys so much for, coming on and listening, and please reach out with any questions that you might have. Bye.